Live, local, late breaking. This is KEZI 9 News Breaking News.
Good afternoon. I'm Matt Templeman with breaking news happening right now, not far from downtown Eugene. A large response from Eugene Police along West 11th Avenue. And that's where police say a suspect is dead following a chase. And KEZI 9 News reporter Joey Vaca is on the scene right now. Joey, you just spoke to police about what happened. What can you tell us at this hour?
That's right, Matt. So we're at the scene of the fatal shooting where what we know right now is one suspect is dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound and there's no current threat to the public. That's what we know right now. What led up to this, a suspect was wanted from another agency. We don't know where or what he was wanted for. EPD tried to perform a traffic stop. They recognized the vehicle. The suspect fled a few blocks along West 11th and at some point died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. There's no current threat to the public. One officer is being evaluated for injury from a crash that occurred as he was closing in on the suspect. But again, there's no current threat to the public. As you can see, there's still an active police presence going on along here along West 11th. An investigation is ongoing. We were told that more information and more details will be released soon. We're going to try to talk to people that live along here and heard what happened, but there's still a lot of unknowns. Again, what we know, one suspect died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. We don't know what he was wanted for or where he was wanted from. Those are the details that will be released later, but we're going to be out here trying to get more information all afternoon. For the latest information, refer to KEZI.com. We'll also be back live on KEZI 9 News at 4. But for now, I'm Joey Vaca reporting live in Eugene. KEZI 9 News.
Joey, I have a couple of questions for you real quick. I know you just got there, but what can you tell us about road closures? What do people need to know about those streets that are closed due to the crime tape behind you?
So what I saw as I was coming along and was stopped on Chambers. So I actually had to walk all this way because the closure for caution tape is pretty long. So if you're coming west along 11th, you're going to have to go around. It stops at Chambers. That's where it's closed. And if you're coming east, it stops right past Garfield. This looks like this area right before it turns into a one-way. So if you're coming this way, you have to turn at Chambers. That's where it's closed for traffic coming this way, and it extends from about Chambers to Garfield. So there's no traffic passing through. Foot traffic is still able to pass on the south side along the sidewalk here, but it's completely closed off along that side. The Amazon Market is taped off along there. There's a bunch of cars that are parked here. They're still within the caution tape zone. It's residents that live here tell me there was a lot more police earlier, but there's still a very active police presence right now. An investigation is going to be ongoing. Again, more details will be released soon. As far as closures, though, if you're coming this way, it stops at Chambers. Traffic is being directed north and south along Chambers. It's closed right there.
All right, Joey Vaca reporting live in West Eugene. Joey, we'll let you get to work. We'll have your full report tonight at 4 o'clock. I'll talk to the viewers for just briefly, just to recap a little bit. This is in the 1800 block of West 11th Avenue. Brief chase by police involving a minor crash as the officer was closing in on their suspect. The suspect then ran and died not too far from that location of a self-inflicted gunshot wound, according to police. The officer involved in that crash also is being checked out for some minor injuries. Again, those closures, those will be in effect for several hours. Just based on experience and history, these investigations take about that long. So if you're in the West Eugene area, 1800 block of West 11th, expect some closures there for a couple of hours. We'll have a full report coming up for you tonight on KEZI 9 News at 4 o'clock.
But with